Hello. Good morning to everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah. In a previous class, what I told, a small concept I told, Oracle is a database software that is implemented based on relational data model as a concept. That's why those database softwares only stores a structured collection of data. Already I told, yeah. Once a structured collection of data is there, nowadays table format only the data is storing. Then you are also operating this data by using SQL language. And also, what I told yesterday, SQL is ANSI standard language. From that ANSI standard SQL, Oracle Corporation created their own SQL language. Microsoft created their own SQL language. And NCR Corporation created their own SQL language. IBM company created their own SQL language from this ANSI standard. That's why these all SQL languages are conceptually same but syntactically different and the functions also different. Up to that one, we are discussing about yesterday class. Anybody not attending this, the demo class, just observe it only. Okay? Yeah. Next, today, observe it here, concentrate here. Suppose Oracle is a product from Oracle Corporation. If you want to operate a Oracle, then we are using a what? SQL, PL, SQL, dynamic SQL languages. Yesterday I told you, yeah. Now today observe it here. In my screen only, here some other thing is there. What is this one? SQL plus is there. Anybody experienced persons are there? Tell me, what is this one? SQL plus, another thing is there in my screen only. Anybody have an idea? Very good. One fellow is telling only correct. Here SQL plus is a what? Client tool, or this is also called as query tool. How you are understandable these tools? What are the tools are available in a market? And also, what is the default tool? Those all the things before we are starting our course, compulsory you must familiar. Suraj, you are telling what this is idea correct? Okay, yeah. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose you are a first time newcomer, how you are understandable means one by one, I will tell you. Suppose, now check it out. Simple way, I will tell you now. I installed Oracle software. Slowly observe here. Whenever I installed Oracle software, automatically some place is reserved in a where disk. This is called Oracle database. This is a repository. Okay, yeah. Now you are also users or developers, anything. Okay, yeah, observe here. If you want to perform some operations in this Oracle database, suppose this user wants to store some data into this Oracle database. To store data into where this Oracle database. Otherwise, this user wants to fetch some data from this Oracle database. Fetch means retrieve, no? Yeah, retrieve data from this Oracle database. Then this user uses what? Two-step process, not a single step. Here, that user uses what? How many step process? Two-step process only. This is so many fellows doesn't have an idea. Two-step process. Now, first step is step one. Step one is a what? Connect is a step. Connect is a step. In this connect step only, one of the tool they are using only, what is that one is SQL plus tool. Other tools are there, I will tell you what is this one. Again, step two, once we are connected to the where server by using a what client tool, then our query tool, then only they are allowed to perform operations by using which languages? SQL PL languages. That is called communication is a step. Communication is a step only. In this communication step only, we are using SQL, PL SQL languages. Suppose SQL server is a database is there. In that one, SQL comma TSQL concept is there, same like a PLSQL. Okay, yeah, SQL comma PLSQL languages. Now check it out. Concentrate here. One by one, I draw the diagram is that easily understandable today tools. That is not my diagram. Oracle Corporation giving a beautiful way, easily understandable. At least today, first time newcomer, you must familiar tools names. Now, if any user wants to perform some operations in Oracle database, then that user uses following two-step process. These are first step is what? Connect step. That is SQL plus 2. Second step is what? Communication step. In this step only they are using a what? SQL and PLSQL languages. What is this connect step? Observe it here. Slowly observe it here. What is this connect step? Means diagrammatically easily understandable. Suppose again same stories I will tell you now. Now check it out. Suppose I try to install a what Oracle software. Whenever I install a what Oracle software, then automatically some place is reserved in a disk. This is called Oracle database. Already so many times I'm repeating now. Yeah. Now check it out. This is a user is there, for example. Just observe here. This user is there. This user wants to perform some operations in this Oracle database. Then this user uses which languages? Which language he is using? Very good. SQL is a language. Very good. Correct. SQL is a language only. Now I am also here also thinking like that, but unfortunately this is the wrong one. Why? Because here Oracle database, SQL Server database, DB2 database, these databases are servers, database servers. That's why anybody wants to perform some operations in a way database servers directly users are does not interacting. Database servers, not a web server. Okay, yeah. That's why this is a client server architecture is required. Minimum client server architecture is required. That's why first users are connected to the where client tool. Then only through that client tool or query tools means how we are installing what is that one I will tell you, don't worry. Here client tools are there, query tools are there. Through these tools only they are connected to the server, then only they are allowed to perform SQL and PLSQL operations. That is SQL language they are telling, correct. That's why here observe it here. Original diagram I'm trying now. Then tools names you must familiar in this diagram through. Suppose here I installed a Oracle software. Whenever I installed a Oracle software, then automatically so many database objects are available. Once we are installing Oracle software, automatically a place is created. Oh, that is Oracle database already I told no, so many times. Now check it out. This Oracle database or SQL Server database or DB2 database, this all contains a what? Collection of database objects. Tables are there, procedures are there, functions are there, triggers are there, packages are there, clusters are there, sequences are there, synonyms are there, indexes are there. Like this, so many collection of database objects are there. Here, collection of DB objects. Collection of database objects. Database objects. Observe here. Suppose here user is there, for example. This user first connect to the where client tool. Or some fellows are, this is also called as query tools. Which tools are available today are understandable. The tools awareness purpose, this diagram I'm trying, otherwise easy. Here, client tool. Client tools. Or these are also called as query tools. Now, then only username and password through their connect to where this server, and then only they are allowed to perform operations by using SQL PL SQL languages. SQL languages. But unfortunately, what are the tools names are available in a market? Compulsory, you must familiar. That purpose only this diagram. Examples of the where client tools. Anybody have an idea? First one, everyone knows that is SQL Plus is a tool. But unfortunately, SQL Plus is a proper tool. I am agree. But unfortunately, this is a default tool. You are not required to explicitly install a Oracle SQL Plus tool. Whenever we are installing a Oracle software, then automatically inbuilt this one is there. SQL Plus tool is there. But this difference is where it's just a command line interface, not a graphical interface. Here, SQL Plus tool is a what? A default tool. Here, not required to install a what this tool explicitly. When you are installing a Oracle software, automatically this tool is available. Default tool. I will show you that tool. Don't worry. Now, here, this is a command line interface. I already told you, this is not a GUI, but unfortunately, better debugging purpose here compared to this tool, another tools also required. What is the another tool name is here? Toad is a tool. Last, okay, 8 years, 10 years back onwards, Toad tool is there. That is a graphical user interface. Still, so many companies are using a what a Toad tool, but Toad tool means not a default tool. This is an explicit tool. You want this tool means just download from the net only and install it. That's why Toad tool from First Software. This is a GA tool, it's a graphical user interface tool. But nowadays, compared to Toad tool, some other companies are using a what? SQL developer is a tool. This is a popular tool. But a Toad tool is available in every SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, all databases, so many databases, it is supported. But unfortunately, another tool is there. SQL developer is a tool. SQL developer. Maybe this tool is a regularly used concept in a real-time project side. Anybody working professionals are there in our class. Those persons are well-known persons. SQL developer is a tool regularly using. Through that tool only, that better debugging. Through that tool only, not required to type every command only. Half of the coding is there. Experienced person side, just always they're preferring a what GA tools. But first time newcomer side commands, all the things they're remembering means command line interface they're using. That is a what SQL plus tool. Only SQL developer plays a major important role? No. Here another one is there. PLSQL developer is a tool. Another tool is what? Here SQL Navigator is a tool. So many tools are there. SQL Navigator. Navigator is a tool. Except SQL plus tool, remaining all the tools here, say tool to tool, SQL developer tool, SQL, all tools, these are all tools here also called as here graphical user interface tools. These are G tools, graphical user interface tools, GA tools only. Except SQL plus tool, remaining all the tools are graphical user interface tools. Either through these tools we have to connect to the server, otherwise okay, default tool through we are connected to the server. Okay, na? Yeah, now check it out. Screen observe it here. 1 minute observe here. Today some small demo I will tell you, don't worry through the tool, observe here. If any user wants to some operations in Oracle database, then those users first connect to where database by using a tool. Client tool, okay na? Yeah. Whenever we are installing a Oracle software, then automatically SQL plus tool is created. That's why SQL plus is a default tool. Now, what is this SQL plus tool means? SQL plus is an interactive query tool installed automatically when you install Oracle software. Now check it out. Observe here, screen observe. Suppose already in my class, I installed Oracle software in a feature. You are also installing Oracle software. Don't worry, I will tell you very easy. Now, whenever I'm installing a Oracle software, SQL plus tool is automatically created. They are telling only. Really correct or not, we have to check it out. How we are installing is next one of the stage I will tell you. Here we are downloading a what? Here some okay Oracle Corporation site is there in that one. Enterprise edition, Express editions are there. One of the edition download it. I will tell you later. Don't worry. Once you are downloading a what that one, just here automatically this folder is created. Don't worry. In this folder, setup.exe file is there. Here, setup.exe file. Just I'm opening a what that one, setup.exe file, then automatically installation starting. Very easiest installation. Next one of the class side, I will tell you. Just observe it here. Whenever, okay, same like this one, I installed in a previous classes here like that only. Once I installed a what Oracle software, then automatically SQL plus tool is created. Observe it here. Suppose here 1 or 2 minutes we are waiting means then automatically this is displayed something. Just observe it here 1 minute only. This original setup.exe file. Yes. Here 19C Oracle database automatically it will display or not? Yes. This is the way just whenever we are installing a what Oracle software in a future, here automatically setup.exe file we are clicking means automatically installation starting. Some radio buttons, those all the things we are selecting only once we are installation started, then I will tell you those all the things. Once I installed a Oracle software in my system, then automatically SQL plus tool is created. Really correct or not? Yes, check it out. Here in a start button, I try to press. Here, whenever I installed a Oracle software, one folder is created, Oracle Warrior DB Home, like this. Just here, we are clicking this one, then automatically SQL plus tool is there. Observe here, SQL plus. I am not installing a what SQL plus tool is explicitly. Just whenever we are installing a what Oracle software, automatically that will be there or not. Yes, I am opening a what SQL plus tool. Here some username and passwords are there. Which username, which passwords I will tell you next after installation. Don't worry. Once here username and passwords, they are giving a what in a project site explicitly. Otherwise, username and password through here also, I am also checking like that. And now here after here username like this, and also password like this. Just here, I'm pressing a what enter key. Then automatically connect to the server or not. This is a command line interface, same like a DOS prompt only. This will be there or not. Command prompt this one. Now here, check it out. Here, now I try to type a what? Here some commands. Here like this. Here only, now this is the SQL language. Through these languages, we are operating a data in a where? In this database software. Okay, yeah, here. Now check it out, concentrate here. Suppose, for example, now here, this is a command line interface. Here toad is there means that is a graphical user interface. Otherwise, that IDs are graphical user interfaces only. Suppose SQL developer also graphical user interface. Now check it out. Here, just tools, names, awareness purpose, this one only. 1 minute only in that class. I'm taking the snapshots in olden days. Yes, observe here. Now here, this is the way. Okay, na? Here, first users are connect to the where client tools. Through this client tools, they're connected to the where server, Oracle database server. Here in this server, collection of database objects are there, tables, views, procedures, functions like that. Otherwise, first time newcomer means, oh, these are the tables, you are understandable enough. Now, through this client tools, they are connected to the web server, username and password. Then only they are allowed to perform operations by using which language? SQL is a language. What are the client tools are available in the market means here SQL plus tool is a default tool. Other than SQL plus tool, here that is a command line interface, SQL plus tool. Other than SQL plus tool, those are explicitly installing only. Installed what those explicitly installed what those softwares. Your experience means okay. So first time newcomer means up to some stage SQL plus tool through we are practicing. Now Toad is a tool, SQL developer is a tool, PL SQL developer is a tool, SQL navigator is a tool. These tools are also called as GUI tools, graphical user interface tools. But okay, so only SQL plus tool is a what? A command line interface. Now check it out here, observe it here. I'm changing a what here colors. Background color of the SQL plus tool and the text color of the SQL plus tool. I'm changing. You are also changing in a feature once we are creating a shortcut. Then automatically that SQL plus tool background color and also screen text color we are allowed to change possible. Okay, na? Yeah. Understood that one? Very good. Now check it out. Concentrate here. One minute wait only. Now you are a first time newcomer. Before we are installing a Oracle software, just today I will tell you one small demo. That knowledge is very helpful in any database system you are learning also. And also here SQL plus tool through I will tell you today demo class. Just observe it here. Oh, maybe this is the way it will be happen. Oh, this is the way. Okay, commit. Or this is the way roll back. Those are all the things you are understandable. Now check it out. Concentrate here. 10 minutes concentrate enough only today. Demo class, no interacting not required. Just observe it here. You are a first time newcomer. Now check it out. Observe it here. Whenever any relational data model products you are learning, either SQL Server, either MySQL, either Oracle, either DB2, either Sybase, either Informix, either Ingress, in those all database software side, one common concept is there in SQL language. What is that one means? Commit is a command is there. This is very important. That's what today demo class said. Those things, those concepts I'm injecting only. Commit means save. Something is there. Here, commit means what? In a database software side, commit means save. Again, another command is there. What is that one? Roll back. Roll back means undo the transaction. This is a what? Undo. Undo the transaction from memory. Same like a Windows side control that is there, no? That one. Undo the transaction from memory. At least these two commands, how it is working in any database system in the worldwide, I will tell you. But today, yes, Oracle concepts through we are explaining what these things means. Yes, demo we are interacting with the what SQL plus tool default tool through. I will tell you practically. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Whenever I install, you are installing a what Oracle software in a feature. Whenever we are installing a Oracle software, then automatically some place is reserved only in a disk. But unfortunately, here, so this is called database, everyone telling only, but there is wrong one. Just first time newcomer purpose, they're telling only. Originally, what happened means in every database, whenever we are installing our Oracle software, SQL Server software, DB2 software, these all softwares we are installing in our system, automatically two parts are created. This is so many fellows doesn't have an idea. Here, every database server having a two parts, not a single part. Here, bottom part only, yes, some operating system related files are there. This is called hard disk. In a hard disk, only some files are physically created. Whenever you are installing a Java, also some hard disk only, okay, some files are created or not? Yes, same. Here, this bottom part is called hard disk only, some files are created when you are installing a Oracle software. Again, some other commands are executed at a what? RAM memory area. This is also called as instance. This is RAM memory area. RAM memory is also called as instance. Now this is a Oracle software or Oracle server. Once we are installing a what Oracle server, two parts are created. One is what hard disk, some operating system related files are there. Another one is what instance or RAM memory area. Something is executed. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Now daily this server we are interacting with the what? This client tool through we are connecting to the server. Suppose for example in a hard disk only some files are there. That is operating system files. Here, data files, control files, read log files, so many files are there that those are called .dbf files. That is called data files. Don't worry, these all terminologies, just logically observed here, dbf files. Otherwise, these are also called as data files. Okay, yeah. Now, in this data files only, whenever you are creating a table in a feature, first initial stage onwards, creating a table, no, table format only data is storing or not. Where the table is storing means in a way .dbf files here only. Suppose T1 is a table. In this table, some data I try to install. Okay, yeah, here. I try to store how can I miss next we are learning. Don't worry. Today practically I will show you 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, these are data items are there in this table. That's why whenever we are creating a table in any database software also, then automatically the table is storing a where in a hard disk. Within a hard disk, which one? Data files are there. Within the data files, the table is available. Now, daily we are interacting with the what? This server by using a what? Which tool? Yes, here in a tool, but SQL plus tool, default tool already I told you. SQL plus client tool, this one. Some ID is required. Yeah, here. Now here username and passwords are there. Authentications, authorization purpose, username and passwords. Which one default username, default password also I will tell you, don't worry. Now check it out. This is a client tool connect to the where server. Username and password through. Now, suppose here, for example, here, what is my doubt means, suppose whenever I install a what Oracle software, automatically, that okay, so now two parts are created, and also when we are creating a table, where the table is storing in a hard disk. Slowly observe it here. Now, I try to create a table, really in a hard disk only that is available or not, check it out. Don't write it, just observe it here, these are demo class. Now I'm creating a table. Now observe it here. In a future, you are also creating. Here I try to insert the data. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the data, save. Okay, don't worry. Here observe here. The table is permanently there or temporarily there. We check it out. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. The table is there or not? Yes. Now I'm exit from the database. Again, I try to open this one. Now here, yes, here username, password, something is there. Next class side, we are learning. Don't worry. Now check it out. I'm typing a what? Here something only. Here select star from something. Now the table is available. Yes. Why? Because that is available in a where in a hard disk only. That's why any number of times also we are viewing the table possible or not. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Na? Yeah. Make it up to 10 o'clock. We have to interact. That's better. Okay. Na? Yeah. Now here. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose, observe here, this is a table T1 is there, 1, 2, 3, 4 is there or not? Yes. Oh, maybe permanently this table is available. Where this table is available? In a hard disk only. In a web database also, in a hard disk only, this table is available or not? Yes. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Suppose I try to retrieve that table from that hard disk into where your client tool, what happened? That is, you are telling me is great, really. Why? Because something we are expecting and some other thing is happened in a where in a database side. Suppose here, for example, now here, check it out. 1 minute, observe here, yes. Here, daily, here, observe here, this now table is available in a hard disk or not? Yes. Here, I'm connected to the where the server by using a what? Here, username and password, for example, today, observe here. Username, passwords, I'm typing. Something is there. Tomorrow, we are learning what is username and passwords and all these things. Now check it out here. I try to select a what here. Observe here. Select statements are there in a future SQL language. Select star from what the table is there? T1. Whenever I'm typing a what, select star from T1, some command is there SQL language. Here client tool side. Now check it out how it will be executed. This one anybody guessing is great. Anybody tell me? Yes, very good. I am also here also thinking about which one. Oh, maybe we are requesting about a select star from table name only. Now this client tool first checks requested table is available anywhere in a hard disk only. In a hard disk, the table is available or not available. Then only this table is retrieved directly retrieved from hard disk into where this client tool only automatically it will display. We are thinking generally. This is wrong one, wrong side. Always here client tools in a server side directly does not interact with the hard disk. Impossible. In a ID also, not only Oracle side. Always, whenever we are requesting a table, first that vocation of client tool checks what requested table is available in where RAM memory area or not. Why? Because whenever we are inserting, updating, deleting what select statements we are using in every database, those statements are first executed in a where RAM memory area. That is called instance in the olden days. Suppose you are executing a what Java, .NET, Python, those programs means without saving execution means where that execution is happened, a RAM memory area or a hard disk, RAM memory area. Later only saving means that is stored in a where? In a hard disk or not? Yes. Now here also, whenever we are requesting a what, select a star from table name. Observe here, very interesting this one. Now you are telling a what now onwards different. Here observe here username and passwords through. I'm taking a what, practically I will show you, but before that one, just observe here. Here I try to use a what, select star from table name. Whenever I'm typing a word, this select star from table name, first observe here, client tool, yes, create a word, user process connect to the web server process, so many things are there that is not required for you. Just roughly observe it here, or maybe SQL plus tool is there. This tool requested table T1 is what I'm typing. Now this requested table is available nowhere, in a RAM memory area or not, it will be checking first. Here in a RAM memory area, so many buffers are there. Here, database buffer cache, read-o-log buffer, large pool, shared pool, so many things are there. You don't have an idea of those terminologies. At least some buffer is there, your imagination like that. Now, whenever select star from table name is requested table is available in a RAM memory area, it will be checking. Now, really requested table is available here? No, not available. Whenever this is not available in a memory area, then only control goes to where this memory area into where hard disk. In a hard disk, requested table is available or not available. Available means then copy of the table. Whenever copy of the table is there, then copy of the table is transferred from this hard disk into where this memory area database buffer cache. That's why this is copy of the table. Copy of the table is transferred. Once a copy of the table is transferred from hard disk into where in a memory area. Now here copy of the table, not a virtual table, copy of the table. Now here in this database buffer cache here automatically okay the table is what here only return from the hard disk into where here and now then only this table is returned from here database buffer cache into where here only simple. Now check it out. Observe it here. Okay. Here T1 table having a what? 1, 2, 3, 4 data, for example. Now I try to change this data, for example, in a future SQL language we are learning now in that one. Suppose in my client requirement, I want to change this one number into where 5, for example. Whenever I want to change a what, this one number into where 5, roughly observe it here, one number into where 5 means some update command we are using in a feature in a where in your yes SQL language side. Don't worry, these all the things. Logical observe it here what happened. Observe it here, update table name. What is the table name is there? Here T1, here set, here S number is equal to 5, where S number is equal to 1. This is the command we are using in a feature. whenever we are observing about this update command means modifying the data. Now here check it out. Whenever we are observing about this command without any knowledge of the syntax also, not a problem. Just what is the new value in the transaction? Yes, very good, 5. What is the old value in the transaction? 1. Simple. Observe here. Old value is 1 and the new value is what? 5. This old and new values are storing in a where in a buffer, because insert, update, delete, select statements are executed in a where in a RAM memory area. Now check it out. Observe it here. Yes, here new value for the transaction is stored in a where someplace here. This place only. For example, here that is 5 is storing a what here only. This is called a dirty radar. Yeah, here, observe here, dirty radar. Again, old value for the transaction automatically stored in a where, someplace in a where, in a buffer only. Now that is called what? Undo area, undo area. Otherwise, you are a first time newcomer. This is a old value. You have to remember it. Old value for the transaction. Okay, yeah. Here, this is a new value for the transaction, like that. This is a new value for the transaction. There is a old value for the transaction. Now check it out. After DML here update, delete, something is there in a feature in every database also. Here they are using a commit. What happened in a commit means observe it here. What happened in a commit? Now check it out. Here, concentrate here. Commit I'm using. After DML, insert, update, delete calls DML only. Commit I'm using. Whenever I'm using a what? Commit means what? Save. Save the transaction. Save means yes, which value is saved? Very good. Here, whenever we are using a commit, here what is the new value in this diagram? 5. This new value for the transaction automatically, permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk. This is nothing but a commit. How much is it? Diagrammatically, yeah. Oh, commit means new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where? In a hard disk only. That is called commit. Understood this one? Very good. Now, I don't want to use a what here commit. Just here, same transaction is there. For example, observe it here. Now, whenever I'm using a what 1 into 5 means update, I'm using or not? Yes, here. Now, here new value for the transaction where it will be storing in a where buffer, and old value for the transaction where it will be storing in a buffer only. But I want to cancel the previous transaction. Cancel means yes, I maybe that is a mistaken. For example, I want to undo the transaction. Whenever I want to cancel the transaction, again 5 was changed into where 1 only in a previous state only. I want means just we are using a what? Rollback is a command. Here observe here, rollback. I will show you practically fastly. Just observe here, rollback is a command. Whenever we are using a what? A rollback means what happened? Observe here. Here rollback I am typing only here. Now check it out here, rollback. Whenever we are using a what rollback, there is a TCL command in our database. Rollback means undo the transaction from memory. What happened? Observe here. Whenever we are using a rollback means what is the old value in a diagram? Here memory area. What is the old value? 1. This old value automatically transfer into where new value place only. This is called a rollback. That's why rollback is performed in a where in a memory area, not in a hard disk. That is important. Oh, rollback means undo the transaction from memory or not? Yes, here. Now check it out. That's why here this old value automatically transfer into where this new value place here. That's why again 5 was changed into where 1 or not automatically cancel previous transaction. That's why rollback is nothing but undo the transaction from memory. Commit is nothing but save the new value for the transaction into hard disk only. That is keep it in mind. That's why always diagrammatically means very easy only. Now, really that is correct or not, I'm checking because in a future you are good at what SQL language. Just logically, any technical programmers are there in our class. Observe it here 1 minute. Suppose here now the table is available in a where hard disk, for example, first time. Okay, yeah, here. Now check it out. Here, observe here. In a hard disk only this table is available. For example, practically. And now check it out. Here I try to use a what here client tool. Username and passwords are there in a feature. Don't worry. Here I'm connected to the web server by using client tool. Now check it out. I try to type some command, SQL language command, select star from what the table is there, P1. Whenever I'm typing like this, then automatically what happened? First checks client tool checks what requested table is available in where? Memory area, in a RAM memory area. Really requested table is available? No, not available. First time. Now control goes to where? Then control goes to where? In a hard disk. In a hard disk only. Now here memory to hard disk only. In a hard disk only, the table is available or not? Available. Available means copy of the table is transferred from hard disk into where? Data files into where? Yes, memory area. That is swapping only. Don't worry. Now check it out here. Observe it here. Automatically that is transferred and that is written into where client tool or not? Yes. Now I try to change here. I try to change only here 1 into where 5. Just here I try to change. Whenever I try to change this one, just observe it here. Update here table name here like this. Set here s number is equal to 5 where s number is equal to 1 like this. Whenever I'm typing a word like this, automatically this is happened where in a memory area or a hard disk. Very good memory area, RAM memory area. Yes, here now check it out. Here that value is changed or not. Check it out. Select star from what is the table is there? T1. Yes, observe here. 5 is there. Here, okay, 1 is changed into where 5. Here, where this is available in a memory area. Now I want to cancel. I want to cancel the previous transaction. Again, 5 was changed into previous state 1. Now, how can I? Just we are using a what? Rollback. Very good. Some fellows are telling rollback. Correct. Rollback means undo the transaction from memory. Now check it out here. Just observe here. Select a star from what is the table is there? T1. Yes. Again, 5 was changed into where 1 or not? Previous state. Automatically cancel or not? Yes. Suppose you are going to where ATM center or anything. Suppose I have a ATM card is there. For example, 10,000 rupees are there. Now I want to withdraw what 3,000 rupees. Whenever I'm inserting a what ATM card, yes, now here 10,000 rupees are there, but I try to withdraw what 3,000 rupees means I'm pressing a what here, enter key, all the things, enter amount and okay, so many things I'm typing only, pin number and all these things. But suddenly in the middle of the transaction, after 3,000 I'm typing means then automatically maybe my ATM machine is corrupted. Whenever my ATM machine is crashed, maybe some problem occurred, power is gone, anything. Then I never lost 3,000 rupees. Why? Because here after typing a what 3,000 rupees or what withdrawing a what without withdrawing a what I'm typing in a screen only 3,000 rupees also. What happened? Whenever transaction is not completed means automatically cancel the transaction. That is called a rollback. A previous state only that will be there. That's why my money never lost only. That is internal rollback is working. Okay, now automatically cancel the transaction or not? Yes, yes, same like here also explicitly we are using a what rollback means here automatically cancel the previous transaction. Okay, now, yeah, here again 5 was changed into where 1. Again observe it here. Again I try to okay, so now here yes changing a what 1 into 5 explicitly. Now check it out. Observe it here. Update here table name here T1 here set here s number is equal to 5 like this. Here where now correctly tell me where s number is equal to 1 like this. Now where the 5 is there, where the 1 is there, yes, in a where memory area. Now I want to save this one. Suppose here this is a table is there, select star from table name. Just here logical observe here. Some newcomers, these all comments, they doesn't have an idea, don't worry. Just logical observe here what happened. Imagination. Here observe here 5 is there. Now this 5 I want to store permanently in a hard disk. Now here how can I? Very good. Commit is a command we are using. Commit. Commit means save. Now whenever I'm using a commit means now observe here select a star from what the table is there T1. Now the data is available in where? Hard disk. It's 5. Okay, na? This 5 is available in a hard disk or not? Now I'm checking here really that is correct or not. I'm exit from the database. I'm reopen the session. Whenever I'm reopen the session, now check it out here. Observe it here. Now this is a username and passwords are there like this. Now check it out. Here I try to type select a star from what the table is there T1. Now here 5 is there or 1 is there. Only one answer is correct. Tell me fast. Logically, very easy. Anybody tell me in a chat box? 5 is there or 1 is there? Anybody? Fast. Type it in the chat box only. Your 5 is there or 1 is there? Very good, 5 only. Why? Because that is permanently stored in a hard disk or not? Yes, here. Why? Because commit I'm giving or not? Very good, 5 is there. Yes, here. Now check it out. I try to press enter key. Here, observe here. Yes, 5 is there or not? Because permanently stored in a hard disk. Because commit I'm giving, you're observing or not? Here, again, I'm exit from the database. Now, again, I'm opening the session. And now here, check it out here, this client tool. Now here, username and password like this only. Now here again, I'm typing a what here, select a star. Select means automatically we are retrieving our data. Just to observe it here. Maybe a mistake. And now check it out. Here connect to the server. Here select star from, sorry, select star from, what is the table is there? T1 like this. Here now 5 is there or 1 is there? Fast. Very good. Again 5. Why? Because already permanently there or not? Yes, here 5 is there. Now I want to cancel this 5 into where? 1 only. Possible or not possible? Anybody guess it? I'm applying a what? Now rollback, for example. Now I try to apply rollback. Some command is there under the transaction from memory. Now again that 5 was changed into where 1, otherwise still 5 is there. Anybody tell me? Suppose here 5 is there permanently stored in a hard disk only. Now I try to apply what? Rollback. Whenever I'm using a rollback means undo the transaction from memory. Now 5 was there, otherwise 1 is there. Only one answer is correct. Very good. Still 5 is there. So many fellows are telling. Great. Correct. Why? Because here, very good. You are guessing a what correct answer. Why? Because that's why, without any knowledge of this one also, just your imagination diagrammatically means you never mistaken. That's why diagrammatical imagination is very important whenever we are learning about any software course also. What is happening? At least 1% you have an idea means internally, then easily understandable concepts. That's why diagrammatically I'm preferring all the things only. Now check it out. Whenever we are using a what here, this is a what memory area is there and hard disk is there. Whenever we are using a what here, yes, commit means what happened. This new value for the transaction permanently stored in a where hard disk or not. Then automatically this value is gone and this value is gone. Whenever we are using a rollback means what happened here, no data, here no data. Rollback is completed, but under the transaction from memory is not there. Now check it out. Very good, correct. Some fellows are telling rollback means yes, here data is not there in both the cases. That's why here still select the star from what is the table is there. Here T1 means now the data is what? 5 is there still. Very good, correct. That's why after completing the transaction, save the transaction, there is no rollback, meaning there is no meaning of the rollback. Okay, yeah. That's why at least, okay, not only commit and rollback, just here, these are important concepts in a future for fundamental level programmers, anywhere learning a course also. Just that's why fastly I'm interacting with the what? SQL plus 2. That's why what I told about yesterday, small thing only. Yes, Oracle is a relational data model product which is used to operate a what? Data. Okay, yeah, here. What is the purpose of this database software? Means to store data permanently. If you want to operate a data in this type of relational data model products, then we are using universal language. SQL is language. SQL is ANSI standard language. From this ANSI standard SQL, Oracle created their own SQL language. Already I told yesterday class. Anybody, so newcomers are there, please refer that demo class only. Okay, yeah, here. Then easily understandable. Today, just here, oh, maybe one tool is there. That a tool through how you are interacting with the what? Here database. Username, password, these SQL language, you don't have an idea. Oh, maybe at least through that tool through they're typing about some commands, some executions are happened or not. Yes, in every database server also two parts are there. One is hard disk, that is physical database they are calling only. Another one is what? A RAM memory area. In a RAM memory area some statements are executed or not. Yes, here. Okay, just at least I'm showing about commit and rollback, some universal concept TCL commands are there. Commit means, oh, maybe save the new values for the transaction into where? In a hard disk, and a rollback means under the transaction from memory. Just interaction purpose. These all the things you don't have an idea, also not a problem. Just some tool is there, you have an idea means enough. Okay, yeah. Remaining tomorrow, I will tell you. Tomorrow is the maybe last demo class. Day after tomorrow onwards, regular sessions, I will tell you. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow continue. Thank you.